All right, if you could, tell us, what does a weekly or monthly budget look like in Vietnam?
Well, I guess the first thing you should think about is a roof over your head.
Sure.
If you share a home with other expats, you can easily find postings for people that have already rented a home. That's how I found my place. It was 250, usually 250, 300, including utilities, and that was per month. Um, I do know other friends that have rented their own places that, it could be upwards to 400, 500 per month.
Okay, is this 300 per person that lives in the apartment?
Yes, per person.
Okay, all right. Do you have to pay for internet and cable TV, or is that included?
You do pay separate, so if you do move in with a group of people that have already established the place, then usually you just pay one of them monthly. But my rent was pretty much $285 per month, including utilities and everything.
Okay, and then how much did you spend on groceries?
Groceries, well, if you shop at the local markets down the street for your basics, groceries could easily be maybe $30 a week.
Okay.
$40 a week. I mean, it's
Very
really it
reasonable.
depends on what you're buying. If you want, to find foreign goods, then that would be a little more difficult. If you want cheeses and things like that. But if you're just going for fresh fruits, veggies, and you're eating out a lot too, then your groceries will probably only be about $20 a week or 2 weeks.
Okay. What's it like eating out? How much should someone set aside per week or per month eating out, and maybe the other adult beverages, the nighttime activities?
So it depends again where you want to eat. The side street food is very inexpensive, so you can easily eat for $1 a meal. A bowl of pho is usually $1, and when we were near the university, they had kind of this little food stand, and you could kind of choose what you wanted: rice with meat, and that was anywhere from $1 to $1.50, depending on how many servings you wanted. So you can really do the low end. If you want to do higher end, nice Italian place, you can easily eat for $5 a plate.
Wow.
So very inexpensive. I think the most I ever paid for a meal might have been about $10, and that's at the fancy French place near my work. But yeah, adult beverages, going out at night. Again, it depends on what you want. In Hanoi and the street corner, there's a place called Beer Corner, and they have fresh beer out of a keg, 25 cents a beer. But then, you have the nicer bars that are going to charge you maybe $8 for a cocktail. So you kind of have a nice range there, but I would say easily, if you wanted to budget, you could easily budget, $100 to eat out, go out a week, every 2 weeks, and depends on how often you want to go out. I was venturing out almost every evening, so it depends on your budget there.
Okay, all right. What about transportation?
Transportation, it really depends. I rented my own bike, so I was driving myself around. I don't recommend it for everyone, but it really isn't as difficult as it seems. I know a lot of people are like, I would never drive in Vietnam, but trust me, everyone can. If I can do it, you can do it. And it is the cheapest way to get around the city. So I know those who have taken the bus and done that type of transportation. Just takes very long, and also the taxis very expensive, and they do tend to try to rip you off. So I just found it best to be in charge of my own transportation. Rented a bike, brand new bike, automatic, $50 a month. Then I decided to purchase my own. It was $150. So not bad. I got an older bike, but I could resell it as well when I was leaving. So I would think that's the best option. But if you're going to budget, probably if you want to just rent, $50 a month for transportation. And gas is cheap.